Ben is online from South Africa. We talked about earlier that he will be joining us, telling us Nigeria's preparations against Ghana. What will be happening in that particular game? Ghanaians, we know it's always difficult for us to actually play them most times, and considering the fact that most times Nigeria not really having the upper hand against Ghana. We'll talk to Ben now live from South Africa. Update from Nigeria Super Eagles camp. Good morning, Ben.
Good morning, Cecilia. Good morning, Nigeria.
Okay, good to have you on the show. Now, on Saturday, what was going through your mind when Nigeria were 3 goals down?
As a Nigerian, what was going through your mind, Cecilia? It was shocking, but I know. I just had this faith. I didn't know where it was coming from. I just had this faith that we were going to pull through, because at that time when we went to ease ourselves, a lot of South Africans were coming and telling us, hey, sorry that what is happening. And I told them, don't tell me sorry. At the end of the match, let's see who will win. And luckily for us, we pulled through. It was maybe you call it Miracle of Cape Town.
Okay, Miracle of Cape Town, that's a new one.
Thank God.
Okay, now, definitely you were with the team, half time in the dressing room and all that. What did the coach tell the players? What did he tell them that actually brought out that spirit in them, determination, and scoring that 3 goals, and before the final one at the extra time?
Like the coach himself did say, he simply told them that they were not playing their game. They had too much respect for the Moroccans. They should come out and play their game and enjoy themselves, not showing respect to the team that because some of their players played in the World Club Championship in Morocco, where they came second behind Bayern Munich, doesn't make them anything better than you are. And because before even the match, the coach told them that game would make or mar their career. If they want Nigerians to respect them forever, that is the game to win. And they went ahead and won and did exactly that in the second half. As we saw the results.
That seems like a threat. Did you tell them that maybe some of them will make the World Cup finals if they crash out of the game?
No, it was not a threat. Okay. It was not a threat. It was just a psychological boost up. He wanted these guys to come up and win, because the jitters were also there again, like the first game against Mali. The players were like, hey, these are the same Moroccans we were talking about. That did so well against big clubs like Brazilian teams, like some of the players from Raja Casablanca, from Royal Armed Forces of Morocco, and all the rest were there. But our players, maybe initially they had that at the back of their minds, but after the talk from the coach, I think they came up. They forgot that they were just 11. That was 11, and they came up and did what they had to do and won the game.
Okay, now the game against Ghana, what are we expecting from the players, and what will Stephen Keshin do differently from what he has been doing with the team so far?
Well, we thank God that all the players are healthy. I'd like to start from there. And Solomon Kwambe, who was red carded, should be back for that game. We're happy about that. What we need to do differently is the same pattern. This is a local derby, West African derby between Ghana and Nigeria. Every time we play, whether they came with 11 amputated members or 11 of Nigerians, so it was always going to be a thriller. So we expect a thriller on Wednesday, and I'm sure that if you look at the goal scoring margin of both sides, you should know that Nigeria, by the special case of God, should have the upper hand at the end of the day.
Okay, thank you so much, Ben, for talking to us this morning from South Africa.
Thank you, Cecilia. Thanks.
Congratulations to the Super Eagles, and of course, wishing that they can get that $100,000 and get it. We'll just tennis, of course, is next. The men's and women's singles finals. Stanilas Wawrinka is the champion, and of course, Lena is also the champion. The interesting thing about the 2014 Australian Open is that we have new champions. The dominance of Novak Djokovic and, of course, Victoria Azarenka all over. Chukwuemeka will be talking to us. That's after this highlight from the Australian Open.
Congratulations to the Australian Open Women's Singles Champion, 2014.
You know, I have to say again, this is my favorite Grand Slam. I was so happy I can win the title here. So I cannot wait and looking forward to come back.
Okay, that was the highlights coming from the Australian Open. We're supposed to join Chuka Momo talking to us live on the phone, but he cannot really join us now. We're having some technical hitches. And of course, we have new winners.
Yeah,
Did you
I have
really
to say it was a breath of fresh air, really. Yeah, having two winners from two categories. It's great. Since 2009, males category, we've always had the top two winning the Australian Open, but it's good to see the 8th seed Wawrinka. He defeated Djokovic. He just on Monday, five days ago, last week.
Yeah, I think he's the first player to actually do this, because I've never seen a player in the Australian Open or in any of the Grand Slams where you're having, Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal, the top two players, a particular player who beats them and get to the finals and also winning it. I think this is really a record for him.
Yeah, it's great for him, huge record for him. I hope he can take it from here. Go to the next Grand Slam and show that this one wasn't a fluke. The win in Australia wasn't a fluke. And Nadal, you have to feel sorry for Nadal. The back problem, the injury problems keep coming. He just recovered. We thought he had fully recovered from his knee problem. Now he has a back problem. He needs to sort it out before the next competition.
There was actually something he said when an interview he did. Okay, this is actually the players showcasing what they have. Tadnaz Wawrinka, let's just listen to him. How he felt having to display the trophy in Melbourne.
Winning Grand Slam, it's something, it's the best that you can do in tennis, so it's something really big for me.
And this one, around here.
Winning her second Grand Slam title, also opposing with the trophy there in Melbourne Park. Because yes, at 31, she's the oldest one to win the Australian Open, and this is really a good one for her. I mean, it's really good.
It is, although she already has her retirement plans, but yeah, this is a great money. She can get a few more Grand Slams before she calls it quit.
She's 31. It's always very difficult at that age, for you to be able to continue moving on. Okay, let's listen to her,
Yeah, when I was like, she served was like 50, 40. I was like, I already think about after winning the match, what the celebration she has. But right away, I was lose the point. I was like, okay, focus now. Only 1 point. Don't think about too much.
It was the funniest ever. What did you say about Max? Smiles all the
way.
That's
the husband standing very close to her. I think she's really happy about that. Now we're going to say about Rafael Nadal, who said that he would hate to quit a Grand Slam final. So no matter what he's going through, he will have to go through it. And there was something Tyler told me. He said when he was a kid, he actually broke his finger, and of course he didn't want to continue play. That his uncle is also the trainer. From the age of 12, told him, look, you cannot, you just have to go on. So it's always difficult for him to retire, no matter how badly injured he is. But but I think he really had to take it cool.
He has lots of character, and he's gonna come back, you know, strong. Even if he's not completely fit for the next Grand Slam, he's gonna give it a fire. Nadal, if you want to beat Nadal, you need to push him. You know, we saw what Rinka did at the particular time. You know, he knew everything was about the mind games. He knew where to get the ball and all that. He knew Nadal was having a bad problem, and he took advantage of that. No, fair play to him. You know,
fair play to him, definitely. At least he has won the Grand Slam, which is important for him at the age of 28, winning his very first Grand Slam career, and also the first time he's getting to the finals of a Grand Slam, and he did not beat any other person, but the world number one, Rafael Nadal. Okay, FA Cup, definitely. Chelsea and Stoke City. Oscar actually gave Jose Mourinho a birthday gift yesterday. He scored the goal in the 28th minute for Chelsea to be able to beat Stoke City. We can take a look at that highlight, of course. When we come back, we'll talk more on the FA Cup. Okay, now it's a tough one for the top four. Definitely the FA Cup 5th round draw. Not a good one for them. I would say that it is too early for you to see this top four clubs. Top four, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, Manchester City and Chelsea, Arsenal and Liverpool. Arsenal, of course, on top of the English Premier League, Manchester City, Chelsea, followed by Liverpool. These are the top four clubs, and they are all meeting in the 5th round of the FA Cup. And of course, Everton and Swansea City will also be in action. Sunderland and Southampton, Cardiff City and Wigan Athletics, Brighton Hove and Hull City. Yeah. All of them in action. Of course, what?
Huge games, massive games. You know, the Chelsea game, Arsenal, Liverpool. Now, these two teams are going to be playing each other. You know, there's so many big games congested in February. And everybody needs to play those games with utmost concentration. You know, knowing that the Champions League is around the corner. You know, it's tricky. You know, it might be tricky for the managers as well, knowing who to rest and knowing who to play ahead of the big one, big European competitions.
Now, this is a transfer all coming from Osaze Odemige. Well, he is making the switch to Stoke City. Alanda has signed a 18-month deal with the club. And also another Nigerian in the news, we heard that Yakuba Ibene is moving to Qatar. The more money definitely for him. Yeah, for Osaze, really, I personally hope this will finally be the fresh start he's been looking for. He went to Cardiff City. He didn't quite work out well for him. Under Mark Hughes, we hope. Yeah, he could play regularly, score regularly, you know, and who knows, anything could happen before June. Yes, anything can happen. That's making a comeback to the Nigerian squad. We hope that too. Thank you so much for being part of the show. We'll leave you with pictures coming from the Belgian fans. About hundreds of them actually come to the streets of a racetrack in Belgium in support of Michael Schumacher. He's still in critical condition in coma after the ski accident he had late last year. Thank you so much for being part of the show, and bye for now.